So, as a writer, as a writer, I noticed like on any given day, I could be like falling in love, meeting my true love for the first time, or finding she's sleeping with my brother, and I don't have a brother, but I catch them anyway, and it's really sad because me and my brother used to be close. I could be traveling on a spaceship, I could be saving a small town in the Old West, or demonizing an old town in the Old West. I could be flying a helicopter out of control into a brick wall to sudden death, and to make things worse or better, if you're a storyteller, there's kids in the back. I could be crying at a funeral, I could be drunk at a wedding, I could be being born. And at the end of that, or I could be bleeding on the cross next to Jesus. And at the end of the day, I'll be chatting with a friend, and they'll say, "What'd you do today?" And I'll say, "Not much, wrote."
Yeah, in your early career, you worked for people as not a news writer, but a comedy writer. Now that you're writing books, what's the difference between you had already pitched getting to work, the job, now you have to pitch what you're doing? What's the difference, and how are you handling?
Well, I'm pitching it to me.
No, but you want to get your book sold.
Right.
So how are you, because a lot of screenwriters in this room want to figure out how to get into the next level to promote their product. And you're trying to promote your books. How are you doing that?
Things like this, Comic-Cons, online. Like I said, I'm trying to learn more about marketing, but I'm self-published, so, because I didn't want a boss. I've had enough of bosses in my life. So, and I did explore indie versus traditional, and I know writers who've done both, and both when I'd ask them, like, which is better. The ones who went the traditional route, I'll say the traditional route's better, and the ones who went indie, I'll say the indie route's better. So I had to probe beyond that. And it seems like unless you're J.K. Rowling or Stephen King, there's not that much difference. You still, in the traditional world, the authors are still expected to do a lot of their own marketing and promoting, and the initial money isn't that good, like the advance isn't that good. So at that point, but they still have an editor, they still have bosses that can change their work or be told to change it. So given that, I went, no, I'll go indie, at least on my first one. That's what I decided for my first one, and then continued with my second.
So you've got a lot of sweat